Hey everybody, this is Delise Rose, aka D Rose for Real Estate, that is, and all things real. And today we're talking about real estate because it's what's real. And I am just so excited that you're watching this, but not only so excited that you're watching this channel, but so excited that you were doing the homework, doing the legwork to find out how do you get into real estate, how do you get your real estate license, how do you pick the right brokerage, and how do you do it the right way. And trust and believe, I've been in this for 25 years, been through every real estate company there probably is, even owned a franchise or two, actually two, Remaxes. So I think I may know just a little bit about doing it the right way and doing it the wrong way. So you could definitely learn, and I'm here to share. So thank you again. So let's get started. Getting your real estate license, how do you get your real estate license? It's really simple. That part is simple. You contact the local real estate school in your area. In the Texas area, it might be a school called Champions, it might be the Rose Real Estate Academy, Capri Trevilian, it may be Kaplan, or you may have others that you are familiar with. So let me tell you about this. You could go in person to do those real estate classes, or you could take those classes online. I strongly recommend that you take them in person. And if you're taking them online, that you do some type of live hybrid simulator kind of class, because they give you the answers to the test. They keep you on track with the time frame. And if you're taking it online, no matter how disciplined you are, it is gonna take longer. And real talk, you're not really gonna know what those 100 questions are on the exam, so you're going to be trying to read and memorize all 1,000 pages of every single book and every single course. So I strongly recommend that you take it in person or hybrid, weekends or evenings if necessary. Trust me, you will not regret it. Let me just go back, because I know that before you got smart and decided to get into real estate, you were probably in something else. And depending on what kind of friends you had, you might have got in trouble back in the day. So if for any reason you have a Class C misdemeanor or any type of issue on your background, that doesn't necessarily exempt you, okay? So don't check yourself out. It doesn't exempt you. People, everybody was growing up lost before they got found, so don't worry about it. But what I would recommend you do is get your background, complete your application, and ask for the state to do a pre-check, because they could actually tell you, oh, not a problem, that was a long time ago, that issue was a long time ago, please send us this document or that document or this letter or that letter. Or they can say, we don't want to mess with it. So before you take all your courses, just make sure you check your background, that the state blesses your background, and you're good to go. Your courses, depending on what school you go to, whether you take them online or in person, the package can be anywhere from about $140 a class to $300 for the full package, up to $1,200 to $1,500 for the full package. And I will really say you pay for what you get. So I feel that the courses that are $199 for all 4, 5, 6 classes, don't do it. Just my opinion, personally. But, $400, $500, $600, and even $1,200, it's definitely worth it. Bite the bullet, pay for the good course. How many courses do you need? Well, that's really dependent on if you have college experience or not, because you can actually have some of the required courses waived. You could be exempt from them. What you would need to do is, if you went to college, you would get your transcript, send it to the state board, and find out, based on what classes you took, what classes you need to take. Each state is different, and you're gonna have your national requirements and your state requirements. And the package that you select, it'll tell you, okay? So that's really how you get the education. Next, you have to then complete an application to get your real estate license. Okay, you will then get permission from the state to do a background check, and you may have to do your fingerprints. Every state again is different, but most of them copy off of each other. So you're gonna then have to do your background check. So you're taking your courses, you do the application, you do the background check, and you begin to interview your broker. Now that's what you're gonna read about, that's what you're gonna hear about. But I'm gonna say, start interviewing your broker before you even start, your background check. So when you're doing your classes, begin to interview different brokers at that time. Now the fun part. Let's talk about the broker. Let's talk about how you make the money. Okay. Jamari's gonna be like, no, we're not there yet. Okay, I'll slow down. But real talk, the broker. Choosing your broker and your brokerage, it's probably the biggest decision in the beginning that you will make. And right now, you have your national brands, you have your independent brands, you have your small mom and pops, you have your boutique shops. There's a lot to choose from. What I would really, really suggest is you decide what it is that you want to do with real estate as far as the sales. Are you doing it to be an investor? Are you doing it to be, the number one name in real estate? Are you doing it just to supplement? What are your real estate goals? And then what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? And what type of facility, operation, environment do you do best in? Do you need a lot of rah-rah, motivation? Are you self-motivated? Do you need a lot of administrative support, or are you good with papers? Do you need a lot of training to make yourself confident, or are you just ready to start making calls? Every environment is different, every culture is different, and the different offices all have different things to offer. Now, I will say one thing. They all say, all of them, that they're the best. Everybody. They're all gonna say that they're there to support you. All of them. Many will even say that they're gonna give you leads. All of them. They can to an extent, and they can't to another extent. What do I mean by that? What I mean is that if you're in an office, say a red and black, white office that has 600 agents, they're not gonna have enough leads to support all 600 agents. If you're in an office that has another 300 agents, and one team lead, that one team lead may not be able to give you the one-on-one attention that you need. So definitely consider that. If you're in an office that's a flat fee brokerage and all you're doing is you're paying $200 per transaction and you're keeping all your commission, then realize that you're doing all that stuff by yourself and you're probably getting no support. And that's a big deal. Additionally, a lot of offices talk about training. They all have training. Some might have hands-on training. Some might have in-person training. Some may have online training on demand. But what you really want to look at is what type of courses are they offering? Are they offering a continuation of the stuff that you should have learned in school? How to write a contract, how to say hi, how to introduce yourself? Or are they really educating you on how to make money, how to be successful, how to be productive, how to use real estate to get to your life, your real estate or your life goals? Those are another thing to consider. Me, I've been with Keller Williams, Evie Holiday, Berkshire Hathaway, Realty Executives, Remax, an independent, and now we're with eXp Realty. And yes, of course, as I said, we all say it's the best, but this by far, eXp Realty is truly the best, and very different than everybody else. Keller Williams, for me, Google that, was very elementary in the training, and it was the most expensive office that I had been to. Keller Williams was $18,000 at the time, plus $3,000, plus some royalty fees. Now they have the 6% royalty fees, so it was pretty costly. They did have training, but the training was on a basic level, which is good for new agents, but other offices can train new agents. Realty executives used to be the number one, but so many other people came on, and a lot of people haven't heard of them anymore. Berkshire Hathaway, great, pretty hefty commission too. The independent Ebby, later bought by Berkshire Hathaway, was an independent local beast in the business, first lady of real estate, God rest her soul. Wonderful organization, very corporate, very supportive, systems and everything. And they paid and taxed us for it. So I was doing the business and literally paying half my money. And then there's Remax, red, white, and blue. And if you cut me, I think I bleed red, white, and blue. I'm not with Remax. I said that. But if you cut me, there was a time where I bled red, white, and blue so much that I bought a franchise, and not just one, I bought it two times over. Never do that. Never do that. But it was probably the most affordable for a producing agent. And what I loved about them was that everybody at Remax was successful. Truly. They had some of the most successful agents in the business. So when I got started, they were talking about how to make money, and I needed some money, and that's where I went, because everybody was very successful and I learned from the best. However, all real estate companies, all real estate models, they have holes in it. And you'll learn that once you kick into real estate. You're gonna learn. We'll talk about it again. But EXP is one of those companies that fix those holes for me, and actually is the only real estate model that allows you to build wealth. So when you're getting your real estate license, you're starting with real estate, but always start with the end in mind. Where is it that you want to be? What does success look like for you? What are the goals that you have in life? And how are you going to use real estate to help you get there? But start with the end in mind so that you're not changing the game in the ninth inning. So I hope I didn't talk too much. I'm known for that. But anyway, I again want to thank you so much for just being courageous enough to get into real estate. This is truly going to be the best, hopefully, decision of your life, other than having children and picking a spouse. And it's a game changer, and it's a life changer. And don't give up. Don't quit. Be persistent. Do your homework like you're doing now, and reach out anytime you need help. So thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, to like, and not just that, reach out and ask Delisa Rose. Like it says with IG, like it says with Facebook, like it says with, what's that thing? TikTok. Nobody cares about all that stuff, truly. In the real world, we do real work, and I'm really saying reach out and ask any question you need. Thanks again for watching.